We left our hero with a wager. He had decided to put everything on Rogue. One character, one role, one path out of Diamond. And at first, it feels promising. Some games he dominates. Other games he gets steamrolled. Tough. Blowouts and stomps. Total chaos. It feels random. It feels unfair. And it feels like everyone else is the problem. But here's the uncomfortable truth. He is the same rank as his teammates, every single one of them, even when it doesn't feel that way. Diamond is strange like that. One game, you roll the enemy team, the next you can barely leave spawn. So the natural conclusion is, my teammates are inconsistent, and sure, sometimes they are. But there's only one constant in every single one of those games. You. If you're in Diamond, you're not stuck because the system hates you. You're inconsistent. And that doesn't mean you're bad, it means you haven't stabilized yet. The only way out is to stop trying to fix everyone else and start maximizing the only thing you can control, your hero. That is his shift. Accountability. Not that we never make mistakes or we have to blame ourselves for everything, but just in the focus of what can I do in this moment with this hero to give my team the best possible chance to win. And just as importantly, what do I need to remove so I can do that consistently? That's where muting comes in. Not because everyone is toxic, not because feedback is always wrong, but because in Diamond, hesitation is punished. And if chat or voice chat is pulling your attention and stomping your confidence and letting doubt creep in, and you start second guessing your play and your reads, you stop playing the game and you become paralyzed in your analysis. So mute your teammates when you need to. Not to escape the responsibility of the team, but to just protect your performance. And then there's a second illusion in Diamond that swapping is always the fix if something's not working. And people love to say, just switch, as if hero swaps magically fix coordination, positioning, or decision making. They don't. Because here's the reality, the meta mostly breaks down in Diamond. The meta is real, but Diamond players can't execute it reliably. Only higher level ranks can really make the meta a reality. Or low tier heroes can easily succeed through majority of the ranks if play is consistent and positive. Meta assumes coordination, it assumes follow through, and it assumes trust. And how much of those aspects have you found in your games? Diamond has flashes of those things, but not consistently. So forcing meta picks often makes games worse. You lose comfort, you lose confidence, you lose clarity, and suddenly you're bad on a hero you don't play, instead of solid on one you do because you swapped. So the hero stops chasing solutions. No panic swaps. No desperate counter picks. If Rogue is his bet, then Rogue has to be played correctly. Not flashily, not greedily, correctly. And this is what's really important to hit home. He's only claiming this works in Diamond and below, not pretending that this is the highest level advice, but the majority of players are just here to rank up, and they're not in the top tier. And our hero is proof that this approach works at least up to Diamond, and that's the only claim here. And this brings us back to the main point. Our hero needs to focus on the basics to finally rank up out of Diamond and hit Grandmaster. Tanking is not about kills, it's not about highlights, it's not about forcing plays, it's about responsibility and awareness of the team. Protect your healers. If your supports die, nothing else matters. Maintain the objective. Presence wins games more than damage does. Apply pressure to take space and give up space before it turns into a team wipe or a pick that leads to a team wipe. That's the dance. Forward, back, hold space, let it go, take it again and again. Diamond takes don't lose because they don't know how to do this. They lose because they abandon it. They chase value, they chase kills, they chase moments, and the team collapses behind them. So our hero simplifies. No hero plays, no ego duels, no desperation charges, just focusing on the fundamentals. Where are my healers? Where is the objective? Where can I stand that forces the enemy to respond without getting myself killed? And here's another thing Diamond players forget. The enemy team is Diamond too. They're not perfect. They will misposition. They will overcommit. They will panic. You don't have to force everything. You can wait. Diamond games are often decided by the second mistake, not the first. So instead of rushing, the hero holds space. Instead of diving alone, he pressures. Instead of forcing value, he waits for the enemy to give it to him. And eventually, they do. Something changes. Not overnight, not dramatically, but as our hero continues the fundamentals, the chaos of the game slows a bit. Games feel less random, losses feel more understandable, and wins feel more earned. Because even when the team falls apart, the hero knows if he played his role correctly, and if he didn't, he's ready to work on fixing those mistakes. Diamond Hell doesn't end just when you outplay everyone, it ends when you start to master your job on the team. If episode 1 was about believing you can rank up, episode 2 is about having the discipline to understand what it will take. And much like tanking itself, sometimes it is boring and unglamorous, but with that discipline, the hero has begun to climb.
Did you know you can dunk enemies off the map as Rogue using the Chrono Kit combo? Just like that. Just make sure you're aiming your reticle around the edge, and you knock these guys right off. And some in-game examples.